to the bread kitchen. Today I'm going to make a dark and intensely flavoured rye bread from the Westphalia region of Germany. It's called Pumpernickel. So to make my German style pumpernickel, I've got 300 grams of rye flour, 150 grams of wholemeal flour, 80 grams of bulgur wheat. To give colour and a hint of sweetness to the pumpernickel, I've got a tablespoon of dark treacle, or you could use dark molasses, a tablespoon of vegetable oil and a teaspoon of salt. Put all the dry ingredients into a bowl and mix them around. I've got 500 ml of warm water here, and I'm going to add in the treacle. And then once it's dribbled its way in there, mix it all together to dissolve it. Once your treacle or molasses has dissolved, add it into the flour mixture together with the vegetable oil, then mix together. And what you should end up with is this quite thick, dark dough. Now I've got a loaf tin here which is 22 by 11 centimetres. I've greased it and lined it with baking paper. And now I'll spoon in the dough mixture. Spread it out in the pan evenly. Now some of you are probably thinking, where's the yeast? Well, there is no yeast in German pumpernickel. Once it's all nicely compressed into your loaf tin, cover it tightly with some plastic film and leave it in a warm place overnight to let all those flavours develop. Alright, we're ready to go. So I'm going to wrap it tightly in aluminium foil. Nice and tight. Now here I've got a baking tray with about 1 inch of water in the bottom and a wire rack on top. And I'm going to put the pumpernickel on the top of that, and all of this is going to go in the oven at 110 degrees C for about 6 hours. Now authentic German pumpernickel is cooked for about 18 hours to develop all the colour and the flavour that goes with it. But because we've added treacle at the start of this recipe, we can reduce the cooking time considerably. Right, this has been baking now for 6 hours, so let's open it up. It's looking dark and mysterious. Now I'm going to pop this back in the oven for another 15 minutes. This is looking really rather good, so I should be able to turn it out onto a wire rack. Oh yes, nice and easy. Just peel off the paper. Now I'll leave this to cool. Slice thinly and serve with cured meats or smoked cheeses. German pumpernickel is just slightly sticky and has this amazing rye flavour with a hint of sweetness. If you wrap it up and stick it in an airtight box, it'll keep for weeks. I hope you enjoy making your pumpernickel, and do join me next time in the bread kitchen.